This morning we rise with a lesson from Zion's camp, found in the Doctrine and Covenants sections 102 to 105. It is a lesson of faith, obedience, sacrifice, and unseen blessings. The Lord reminds us that Zion is not just a place, it is a people, and that blessings come, but only after much tribulation and steadfast faith in Him. Take a deep breath in. Feel the air fill your lungs with new life, and gently let it out, releasing yesterday's weight. Today we walk forward with courage, ready to build Zion in our own hearts and homes. The saints in Kirtland wept for their brothers and sisters in Missouri. They heard the cries of those driven from their homes, and they longed to help. When the Lord called for Zion's camp, over 200 men and 25 women and children marched with faith, believing redemption would come quickly. But just as they neared their destination, the Lord commanded Joseph Smith to disband the camp. To many, this felt like failure. But the Lord had a deeper purpose. Elder David A. Bednar taught that Zion's camp was not about reclaiming land. It was about preparing leaders. The men who endured heat, hunger, storms, and disappointment were the very ones who became strong leaders of the church. Their faith was forged in fire. Their discipleship was proven through obedience, when the outcome did not match their expectations. Pause for a moment. Think of your own Zion's camp. A journey you walked faithfully, only to find the destination different than you hoped. Does it feel wasted? Or can you now see how God is shaping you through it? Doctrine and Covenants 103 teaches that Zion will be redeemed only by power. God's power. But that power is unlocked through righteousness, faith, and obedience. The Lord declared, "It is my purpose to provide for my saints." He has never forsaken His people. Even in disappointment, even in exile, even in hunger or loss, He is working for our eternal redemption. Elder Orson F. Whitney once taught that no pain, no trial, no sorrow is wasted. Every hardship we endure with patience and faith builds character, purifies our hearts, and makes us more like our heavenly parents. Your suffering is not in vain. Your effort is not forgotten. The Lord is preparing you for something greater than you can see. Think again of those who walked with Zion's camp. They learned that Zion is not redeemed by swords or armies. It is redeemed by hearts made pure. The Lord declared in section 105, Zion cannot be built up unless it is by the principles of the law of the celestial kingdom. That law is love. That law is sacrifice. That law is obedience to Christ. What does that mean for you today? It means Zion begins in your heart. It begins in the way you pray. It begins in how you treat your family, your neighbor, and the stranger. It begins when you choose integrity in secret, faithfulness in trial, and kindness when no one is watching. Zion is you, becoming pure, becoming steady, becoming a disciple of Jesus Christ. The Lord's promise still stands. After much tribulation cometh the blessing. Sometimes blessings are delayed. Sometimes they arrive in unexpected form. But they always come. And when they come by His power. Power to redeem, to restore, and to transform. President M. Russell Ballard once said, "The purpose of councils in the church is to save the soul of the sinner, protect the innocent, and preserve the integrity of the church." That same principle applies to us personally. When we face correction, when we are chastened, when we feel stretched, it is because the Lord is saving our soul, protecting His children, and preparing Zion. So today, let us not see trials as signs of God's absence. Let us see them as proof of His involvement. He is shaping us. He is refining us. He is calling us to a higher, holier way of living. Take another slow, steady breath. Feel the Spirit whisper peace into your heart. Zion will be redeemed. Christ will come again. And until that day, we build Zion within us, step by step, sacrifice by sacrifice, faith by faith. This morning, choose to walk forward, like those in Zion's camp. Even when the road is hard, even when the outcome is uncertain, even when you don't see the blessing yet. Trust that God is leading you. Trust that no effort is wasted. Trust that your obedience is never forgotten. Today's call to action is simple. Identify one way you can build Zion in your life this week. Perhaps through kindness to someone in need. Perhaps through greater faith in a trial. Perhaps through deeper obedience to God's word. Let your life testify, as Zion's camp once did, that the journey itself is never wasted. For after much tribulation cometh the blessing.